per usual, I wanted to highlight that if at any point mechanics, progress, or anything else you got through, of course, feel free to bookmark for clarification. But if you just want a quick in-game reference, then always go back to your Seasons tab in the menu. How far along you are on cache progress, how the community cache is progressing, as well as the total number of keys you own. It will then show you a bit more progress, the time remaining on the event, but most importantly, you can toggle event info down at the bottom for a full rundown of the major event components. Alright, next up, let's talk the gameplay loop. Usually, I like to start with the rewards so that you know what you're grinding for, and you can target what kinds of rewards you want to go for first. But in this case, Duststorm transforms the open world much more drastically than we've seen from past similar events. Basically, as soon as you step outside, things are happening and the clock is ticking. So I want to arm you with as much information as I can. There are two different world states and weather patterns to be aware of when exploring, those being the calm Duststorm and the raging Duststorm. When you first head out into the world, you will be within a calm Duststorm. This is the default event setting. It has moderate conditions and visibility restrictions. It will last anywhere from 16 to 18 minutes, and it is worth noting that this allegedly cannot be cheesed. If you log out and back in, or you go to DC and then travel back to New York, the timer will restart. So, what does a calm storm mean in terms of gameplay and enemies? During a calm storm, unique event kill squads known as the Dust Devils will spawn in every 6 minutes. These guys are one of your main sources of event keys, as well as a way to progress towards an event boss spawn. Shortly, but it means that they are vital to take out. But that said, again, during the calm storm, you are limited to a 6-minute spawn timer. This means that calm storms are the ideal time to seek out storm beacons, which we will also cover momentarily, but those will let you override the cooldown timer. But overall, during this time, you're just playing, waiting your 16 minutes, killing Dust Devils as they spawn in. One suggestion I can offer is to keep moving, and this applies to any open world gameplay for this event. The devs emphasize that spawns will occur more frequently and naturally the more mobile you are, moving through different streets and areas. That has been my experience playing so far as well. But conversely, if you want to turn down the heat at any time, you can try clearing out the enemies and remaining a bit more stationary. So, after your calm dust storm subsides, which again should be about 16 to 18 minutes, you will then enter into a raging dust storm. This is characterized by heavier visibility restrictions, more ambient noise and whistling wind, but this is the time to put your foot to the pedal. A raging storm lasts for 8 minutes, and in this time, Dust Devils can spawn in continuously. According to the devs' estimations, you can defeat up to 48 Dust Devil enemies in a single raging storm. Up to 6 enemies can possibly be on your screen or in your vicinity at one time. So again, when this storm appears, you want to keep moving, eliminate all spawning enemies as quickly as possible for maximum efficiency. After those 8 minutes, once a raging storm concludes, the loop basically resets. You will either enter into another 16 to 18 minutes calm storm, or you have a chance to be met with sunny weather, which is basically just a short reset period for the whole thing. But the point is, if you stay out in the world, then this loop will continue to repeat itself for as long as you want to be out there to farm. Now, before we move on to a few more details and mechanics, I did want to touch on Dust Devil modifiers, as well as loadout recommendations. As you fight these new event enemy units, you may notice a variety of unknown icons above their head. Those relate to these inherent modifiers that they have applied to them. The basic gist is that this event wants you to get right up in their face. When you're within 10 meters of a given enemy, you will be dealing 50% more damage to them, and they will be dealing 20% less damage. So, in light of that, as always, there are a variety of builds that you could run to be effective here. One easy one, though, would be a backfire loadout incorporating protection from elites. This is the one you've been seeing in this video. It is hitting 70% PFE thanks to my mods and survivalist. I also have 100% hazard protection to mitigate the backfire bleed and just be more resilient overall. And that's thanks in large part to the Sand and Stone passive modifier from this season. So, of course, that is far from the only loadout to run, whether you're talking in the realm of backfire builds or something else entirely, but it's just one example that's worked well for me. Alright, now the next gameplay component to discuss are the previously mentioned storm beacons. If you played the last major event called Fury Blossom, you'll find these to be quite similar to the corrupted lanterns that were scattered across DC, but this time, some key improvements have have been made to the system. So between the 4 New York City zones, there are 20 of these beacons hidden. It is worth noting that beyond their visual look, they also make a distinct droning noise that can help identify them. Here's a listen at what that sounds like. So what happens when you interact with a storm beacon? Well, for one, you receive a drop from the event gear cache pool. We'll cover what is in that pool in the rewards section, but this is good stuff, rare items, exotics, etc. But additionally, interacting with the beacon will spawn in a Dust Devil squad, and this can override the 6-minute cooldown timer that you have during a calm storm. This is why I mentioned that these can be most valuable to claim during a calm storm, given that Raging Storm has enemies spawning left and right anyway. Now, one huge improvement that has been made compared to the Cherry Blossom event is that any flame reset every day of the event. Meaning, when you log on each new day, all 20 of these will be waiting for you to interact with again. One of my very next videos that I will be working on will be a guide to where all 20 beacons are located, as well as my suggested route to claim them all, because alongside the daily key boost, which we'll be touching on shortly, logging in for 30 minutes per day, running the gauntlet to claim all 20 of these beacons and going through one full storm cycle, that may very well end up being a more efficient and better way to complete the entire event over grinding several hours each day. So hopefully you understand the mechanics and value behind these beacons for when you do run into them. As I said, keep an eye out for another video covering the locations of all 20 and an ideal daily farming route. Now, finally, in terms of gameplay, let's cover the event bosses and the event hunter. You may think that when I say event bosses, I mean the Dust Devils, because they are also named enemies, but no, these are two named NPCs that can spawn from this event. They are key to this overall loop and operate rewards. Now, these guys are based on a kill counter, meaning once you eliminate around 50 Dust Devils, that is when Paul and Black Lung will spawn in. They are still from the Rikers faction, but they're more equipped. They have stuff like fade skills, some additional important details here. Unlike back in the Cherry Blossom event with the Ronin, Paul and Black Lung will always spawn together, regardless of if you are solo or in a group. They can also spawn in regardless of what the current weather condition is. So long as you have reached the total 50 required Dust Devil kills, they will appear. And each time you defeat one of them, they will drop a guaranteed event key. In addition to your first defeat granting you a cosmetic replica of their headgear. So those are the bosses, but what about this fabled hunter? Well, it's fairly simple. Each time a Raging Storm concludes, which is also just the end of a complete Dust Storm cycle, so about 25 minutes of gameplay, that is when the event hunter has a chance to spawn in. It is not guaranteed, but when he does, it is a nice way to cap off all of that grind. That said, there's not much to this. It's actually just the same setup as the event bosses in terms of rewards, albeit rarer to see this guy spawn in, but he will drop a guaranteed event key each kill, as well as awarding you with the mask upon first defeat. So, now that we've covered everything with gameplay and event mechanics, let's now shift over to the other big half of this whole equation, which is what to do with all of these keys you'll be racking up. Firstly, there are 3 methods of earning keys from the Dust Storm event, and those are defeating Dust Devil squads, defeating the Dust Devil bosses, and defeating the Scoured Hunter. 2 of those sources should trigger each time, right? That being the event bosses and the hunter. But when it comes to the Dust Devil drops, which is of course the most frequent source, the system has been changed here from an skill duration like in past events to now a deterministic one. This lays out the number of required Dust Devil squad member kills before a key will drop. As you can see, it varies a bit by difficulty. So if you want to up the challenge to heroic, it will require you to eliminate 2.5 squads, basically. Whereas on the other end with normal and hard, that will take 1 full extra squad's worth of enemies. Now, one really nice change they've made this time around, as listed there at the bottom, there is a daily boost for keys. After logging in each day, your first 150 keys have their requirements halved. Or in other words, the kills that you get count for twice as much, meaning on heroic, every 5 Dust Devil kills will score you a key. On normal, it will be every 7. And it's because of this boost that I mentioned that planning a half-hour play session each day, running to claim all 20 beacons and going through 1 full storm cycle may be one of the most effective ways to run this event across its 3-week duration. Now, in terms of turning in your keys, that is going to happen at Haven, the settlement in New York, When you are here and you approach this bench, you're going to find 3 reward caches or crates, and these will be here for the entirety of the event. This is the same general setup as the last 2 events that we've had, but we'll go over once again for anyone who may not have played those. The first of the 3 caches here is the apparel cache. You'll see that there are 43 total items to collect from this. There are no duplicates or repeats from this, so 43 keys will get you all of the items in here, and collecting all 43 items is the only way to get the completion reward, which is a skill VFX skin for the scanner pulse. It's also worth noting that this is the only one of the 3 caches that you can choose to spend real money on. Not only can you use the gameplay earned keys to open this, but you can also click buy key at the bottom and spend premium credits to open it up. Now, moving on from this one, we also have the community cache. This is essentially just a giant donation box. The progress you see on this tracks across all platforms.
Agent, our researchers have identified a new compound growing in DC-62 residue. If processed correctly, it could be a powerful antibiotic. But the hyenas are also harvesting it. And they aren't interested in medicine. A new, unstable spice has hit the streets, making the hyenas more volatile than ever.
Already seen this before already.
To go back to the dark zone.
Okay. I saw that already. Okay. That's the high value target. Alright. 6 days, free access. 6 days. What is this? Side mission. Seasonal event side mission. What the fuck? Got a side mission? Speak with Castleberry. Four, three, two, one. Okay.
Nice to see you, Agent.
Okay, go to NYC. I did. And I'm coming right back over to DC. Okay. I got a my stash and my inventory is full. I've been meaning to go through this stuff, but shoot, this shit takes too much time. But I have to go through
Entering safe
it.
area.
Okay. I'm here. I'm good. Okay. Boom.
Wouldn't you know it, with Rick Velassi. That's me, in case you were wondering. And it's time to talk serious truth, people. I know you're hankering for more news, but you're gonna have to wait a bit. I got some tunes coming up for you first.
Friendly supply convoy in proximity.
Sorry. I had to eat. I had to eat and clean up the kitchen. So that's it. That's what I had to do. My bad. Now we gotta go through all this freaking gear. We gotta go through all this freaking gear, bro. Ah, all this freaking gear. All right, back to DC. They should have a shooting range over here. I wish they had one. Wish they had a shooting range over here.
Agent, priority objective available.
All right, so skill duration. Cooldown is 15 seconds. All right, let's see. Boom, 31 seconds. All right, skill duration. Look at that skill duration. That duration is amazing.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
51. Check. Skill duration. Boom.
A little wobbly. Yeah.
18 seconds. 16 total.
Miles anymore. So it's 80 miles.
Yes, sir. Skill efficiency. Accuracy, that's skill efficiency. Skill health. Let's see. Skill health, really skill damage. Really, do I need skill efficiency? Do I need it? Nah, I don't need it. Repair. That's armor on kill. Alright, repair. 52% repair skills. Skill damage. Skill duration, accuracy. Repair. Boom. Second. Boom. That's 35% repair. Let's see, what else can I get with repair? I can use that for skill damage. Skill duration. 25. Everything much. Let's see. There. Wait for it. Okay. That's repair.
the Dempster Highway all the way out to
It's
the
52. With that one, that was 52. But
so much fun. I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
I'm good with this one right here. Fucking armor regen. Alright, my G. Unit out of the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we did. We did. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And we'll see you on the next adventure. Our expedition.
Hey, sir.
Uh-huh.
Open DirecTV.
Answer. A team-led organization led by me and Harley focused on combating team takeovers specifically in Atlanta, but across cities all across the country. And we see how team takeovers have impacted the socialization of teams within public spaces. So it's all around
Skill
addressing
damage. So also I have skill damage as well.
We're talking about Atlantic Station, Cobb County, to the 4-4 celebration at Piedmont Park.
I'm on kill.
Atlanta police reported
I'm on kill.
violations. The problem with team takeovers is that in the public eye, teams are seen as criminalized and
10%.
destructive. The philosophy behind that is that there's not a lot of accessibility to certain spaces, specifically safe ones. So they decided to create their own space. Somewhere where we can vibe, we can also connect with one another in a safe environment that is provided for by teams. So they took their ideas to the mayor's office, nonprofit organizations, and Atlanta public schools. Every single person in that room, after they heard us, felt like they wanted to get involved in the problem. Yeah, involved in the solution. Absolutely. And so with that, the mayor's chief of staff, he was able to give us a $50,000 grant from the city of Atlanta to focus on resources around building team third space and creating cultivating partnerships. Highly tell me they're using that money to develop a concept and open up a I don't think that teams are intentionally causing violence. It just happens because of the lack of solutions and resources for them. But they also plan on organizing another protest
I know. I'm on kill.
See you on the end. All right, thanks. It's postponing this weekend 285 closure in Fulton and Cobb counties. Possibility of weather. The interstate was supposed to be completely shut down between South Atlanta Road and Patience Ferry, so crews could work in here. Now GDOT is scrapping the plan, at least for now. No word yet. Still ahead tonight, Atlanta Police Chief Duncan unauthorized drone flights. Senator John Ossoff sparring with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth today. Tense moments about the war in Iraq.
Armor regen. 2 mil.
I'm Ryan Robinson. I'm Aaron Johnson. The two of us, we don't always agree. But we'll give you insights from both sides of the aisle. I'm Russ Spencer. Join us for Red Clay Rundown, streaming on Fox Local weeknights at 8. Mark with a K loves mayonnaise. Mark with a C. That's the job. Remember the small things. Because that's how you
But
make it.
something about chance of refilling that magazine about 2 for each. There's 5. Okay. Nice. 1.8.
Questions after an accident? Montlick attorneys will answer them promptly and at no cost to you. Call Montlick Injury Attorneys. They're here for you always.
Oh, man.
I'm on trail.
Here to bring what matters together. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle 4 phone lines with the fastest 5G home internet, and your price won't go up for the next 5 years.
My fave, which 1.4, 1.4. I love my Armor Kill build, man.
Conquer the 5 strikes are on Fox 5 from the opening whistle to the final minute. Atlantic 90 plays 70
I'm gonna reach in. Fave.
Homeland Security investigators announced the arrest of 153 people in what they're calling Operation Red Card. Federal and state authorities carried out the operation during the World Cup to target criminal activities such as human trafficking and child exploitation, which accounted for 24 of those arrests. The other suspects were arrested for offenses ranging from pandering to narcotics and outstanding warrants. This operation identified 54 victims of human trafficking who were offered services were rescued from the entrapment they were in. Also,
Status effects.
27 accepted
1.5.
services such as medical care and say they are now on a pathway toward a new life. 3 people are facing federal charges tonight after law enforcement seized nearly 500 pounds of meth in Metro Atlanta. Federal authorities say Juan Orena Palacios, Lourdes Blanco, and Alan Hernandez were caught after agents tracked down 130 pounds of meth in a car pounds inside the Sandy Springs apartment. State and federal officials are investigating. When it came to keeping millions of soccer fans safe during the World Cup tournament, teamwork was key, from local police all the way to international law enforcement. Here in Atlanta, the FBI helped protect around 1 million fans across match days and the FIFA Fan Festival. Alongside Diego Dukes has more tonight from the Atlanta FBI team. Unauthorized drones over FIFA World Cup venues. It's our drone. So as a result of seizures that occurred during FIFA, this is what we have left. We have just a small sampling of what's collected. We seized 95 drones. FBI Special Agent in Charge, Marlo Graham, showed us some of the drones seized during the global event.
1.5.
Fine zones. Threat is on the ground. And so to make sure that we're safe in the air so that our drones can fly and be cleared without crashing with the hobbyists, using advanced tracking technology that operators on the ground and confiscating the gear. Across all 11 host cities nationwide, the FBI detected nearly 1,600 unauthorized drones and seized 700. Agents relied on remote ID technology, which acts as a digital license plate to pinpoint the exact coordinates of homes on the ground. 5 years now face federal charges, carrying up to a year in prison and a $100,000 fine. Establishing a brand new playbook for large-scale Fox 5 News. As a reminder, violating FAA flight restrictions is a federal offense. Unclear whether those County deputies arrested a woman on drug charges during a traffic stop 2 nights ago on Highway 365. During that stop, a police canine alerted to the presence of narcotics, and during the search, deputies found more than 3 pounds of marijuana. 35-year-old Amelia Danielle Negrete was arrested on felony possession and distribution charges. She is out of jail tonight on $20,000 bond. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is asking for tens of billions of dollars more for the conflict in Iran. Tonight, lawmakers are exchanged with one Georgia lawmaker. And the president is coming to
Check the
Georgia
original.
tomorrow. What he will talk about. Fox 5 News is brought to you
Let's
by
see.
Superior Plumbing. What is that?
Well, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Skipping the buy one, get one means
Marie Henry.
mom is logic working on.
No.
So she helped him open a Wells Fargo zone. However you made money work, you work with
This is full damage.
the first one. I'll not talk.
So 10. With that. That's full freaking damage right there. That is full damage. Full damage with weapon handling. Alright.
Tonight, the U.S. military has identified a third service member who was killed by an Iranian missile attack. 28-year-old Sergeant Angel Rampersad from New York. So far,
Got armor
18
on kill.
U.S. service members have been killed in the conflict, and tonight President Trump is weighing whether to expand military operations against Iran.
Beacon.
U.S. forces have launched intense airstrikes for 11 straight nights now. Iran has retaliated, hitting American military assets in several nearby countries. U.S. forces have avoided striking Tehran or nuclear sites, but that could change if the president gives a go-ahead. Also new tonight, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth faced fiery questions and protests on Capitol Hill today. He says the conflict has already cost $37.5 billion. John Ossoff questions how
So if that's accuracy,
combat ineffective. He said, quote, Operation Epic Fury was a historic and overwhelming victory.
so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this now.
Combat ineffective for years to come.
With stability.
Every single objective were those accurate statements. It certainly was, on behalf of the men and women in uniform, a historic military victory over Iran. Had Iran's military been rendered, quote, combat ineffective for years to come? We had 160 naval vessels in the water navy, and they're gone. Their air force is completely combat ineffective, and they don't have a defense industrial base. describe to me a country that doesn't have an Air Force, a Navy, or a defense industrial base, and I will describe to you a country that does not have an effective Secretary of State.
Increases weapon stability.
Has Iran's military been for the last 4 months combating objectives? Setback not just but like are not stated. We doesn't have capabilities. Mr. Secretary, you stated we had, quote, achieved every single objective. Was that an accurate statement 4 months ago? The main objective of this was to ensure that Iran never gets a nuclear weapon. Their sites were obliterated. We're watching over them, and we're holding that issue. If they don't get them up at the table, there's other ways we can take early.
Secretary Hegseth also would not give a clear answer on whether Iran's missiles and drones have been destroyed, which the military said was a core objective of Operation Epic Fury. President Trump will visit Cobb County tomorrow, high school. Trump accounts, which allow parents and others to set up and fund stock-based accounts for their children.
Duration.
Bipartisan support. Some Democrats have called on the school district, though, to cancel the event. The county Democratic called back up. It argued local tax dollars would be better spent preparing classrooms for the upcoming school year. And in our next half hour, the midterms are quickly approaching. Some of the key races that could shift the balance of power in D.C. for the next 2 years. Resident only parking. I'm Christopher King. For Reason Why next. At this point, Tropical Storm Bertha is more of a distraction than a problem for us here in North Georgia, but it's this cold front north that I have my sights set on for trouble into the remainder of the weekend. But welcome to the nation's summits. Outside News is brought to you by
I've seen. Now this is really low speed. Which I already have right there. Business.
Call 1-800-WIN-WIN-1. Right now, maybe we should settle this one. Chicken bacon ranch, Zaxby style. Chicken bacon ranch, whatever you want. Loaded fries, giant wraps, even quesadillas. A lot of folks make it. Zaxby's perfected. Zaxby's chicken bacon ranch. Who's got the sauce? I'm John Morgan of Morgan of Morgan. Today our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Injured in a trucking accident, we became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. Decatur will keep its resident-only parking regulations. City rejected the proposal to get rid of the resident-only parking in certain neighborhoods. A Decatur commission voted to hold on to an ordinance that mandates that people live in the area where they park. Fox News' Christopher King spoke with the mayor and a resident and joins us now live in Decatur. Christopher. Russ, they made that decision right behind these doors here at City Hall right now. 37 streets are designated for resident-only parking. Those are still in place, but the city has no way to enforce that. So now it's trying to find a solution. Homeowners want one that works. Two cars parked in front of our house, two cars in front of theirs. The owner says it can be tough to find a place to park in your own neighborhood when it's a place to park. You have to go down the street or something. Carter owns a home on a street in Decatur where only residents are allowed to park. She says customers from businesses around the frequently take up all the spots. We like the businesses, we like them there, but we need places to park as well. Adding people who live in designated neighborhoods to parking there. It's a good idea, but why is it on the the commission rejected recommendations from its staff to repeal the ordinance. So we decided to keep it up in hopes that right now there are 37 streets parking. Howard says comes months after the commission was opposed to the proposal.
It'd be so much better.
Not. You've got to have a mechanism for who the residents are, where people park, who lives there, and there's just no system in place before we can effectively enforce that. So what's next? City leaders will draft proposals. They'll hire a consultant to help figure out the best way forward. The mayor hopes for a quick resolution, but he says it could take up to a few years to draft a proposal and a plan that will travel. Live in the market that can't park on the street. Already starting to hit rain, flooding, and gusty winds. Forecasters expect Bertha to reach Louisiana by Wednesday. Hover along
Fuck the other shit.
coast for several days. Also, Jonathan Stacy is back with us. Mark, you answered the question already, but do we know whether this might escalate to a hurricane, or do you think it's going to stay? That's pretty much out of the picture at this point, Russ, because the shelf life is pretty short with this storm. It's basically kind of like scraping land, and by this time tomorrow, we'll have ran into some land. It's dealing with wind shear, meaning winds well above our head, kind of ripping it off on its land side, and then once it interacts with land right out in southeast Louisiana, yeah, you can't survive that. So it will likely just be a tropical storm if it manages to survive for another 48 hours.
That's armor region right there. I don't know why I didn't get that. Why didn't I put that on it? Okay. So it's right here.
That adds up, and that must get causes and Alabama that we'll be watching tonight. It's tomorrow morning. Louisiana is up pretty much by Thursday morning. I think it'll be. We'll take a look at the latest advisory, and the track will be out in less than 30 minutes' time when we on Fox 5 News at 11. Hot or not? Well, I think not, as we get
10% armor on kill.
Cloud cover and showers break out over the area. And with this cold front that's coming to visit, it is going to kind of wear out its welcome. It's going to kind of block the sunshine that we've enjoyed over the
past couple of days. Yeah, we had a few more clouds today than we would potentially like, but nonetheless, it was offering us a shade. Well, I guess since we get into the day tomorrow, it's going to outright just kind of put a dim or damper on things as its cold front closes in. It is going to bring us
Nope,
multiple
don't
waves
have it.
thunderstorm activity. They got a sampling of that, or maybe they're filling full of that, from the Midwest through the Ohio River Valley, up and down the Appalachians, into the I-95 corridor, from the Northeast all the way up into New England today. Severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings left and right. Now, as the front closes in on our neck of the woods, we have a chance to play along, but we're not bringing in the severe weather outright. I can't
Let's see what this.
numbers tonight. You can see here
Let's see
we're
what this
already
looks like.
wide, clouds 5 above, and I don't think much that tomorrow morning. We'll be precipitating 70 wide in the mountains with 47. What's the not so much
Nah.
side of caution. I'm not really concerned about rain breaking out during the early afternoon. By 3, 4 o'clock, I think we're getting a spray or two. These snows don't look small, but as we get deeper into
Way better. That's way better. Wait. I just wish I had armor regen on there though.
out as we go to bed. Well, that's not the case even as we go to bed Thursday. Yeah, for some of us, you will have rain overnight. But I'll be looking for areas to the north of the metro, mainly in the mountains, for waves of rain to come through, even during the overnight hours.
That's what I found.
Still over areas of the metro to the mountains. Same deal for Thursday. Thursday afternoon.
Still the Russian. Oh, much. Spider-Man. I'm cool with that. What is?
Cells are going to come, and I think they're going to be more linear in nature. So I don't think they'll be so summertime cellular. But even by 6 o'clock on Friday afternoon, going into the evening hours, you still have some pretty strong cells around here. So if they
Awesome.
potentially
That'll
we get in the way of 1.5 to 2 inches of rainfall. A live look outside tonight, we're at 83 degrees. So we'll drop down to 74 when we rise tomorrow morning. 90s. I can't find them on the forecast until next Monday. The big story for the remainder of the week are showers and storms that could lead to flooding in some areas. Russ.
All right, well, stay tuned. Jonathan, thanks. So ahead tonight, a special election happening in Georgia next week. Why the victory could be temporary for the winner.
Fox 5 News is brought to you by Superior Plumbing. Call 770-422-PLUM. Big news, Kroger shoppers. Now you can use your points to get dollars off groceries at checkout, or you can use them to save big at the pump. Same points, more choices. Redeem your points today.
Oh, armor regen. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Look at that right there, bro.
Watch the team catch fire. Business card to get back or you can take that 5% for business. At Kroger, you can save $35 per Viewing points for almost every purchase. Savings happen fast. Shop, earn, and save today. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
You okay? I gotta wake up. You up ready for me, Tucson? I don't pee.
Oh, 1.5 right there.
Oh,
All right, let's see.
models. Korean.
Yeah.
Cases of sexual assault. And people need to know the truth about private houses. Private houses are like kids to Epstein files. Even after he Operation Exploit 14-year-old girls explains why
Wow.
college protected powerful elites instead of out you. John Ossoff is going after the powerful and this is going to reach six trafficking. We need John in the Senate. I'm John Ossoff, and I approve this message.
As a small business owner, Carmen has to do it all. Now she can. Total Solutions Advantage only with Comcast Business. It's the largest, fastest fiber-powered network designed for 100% reliability. Even if the power goes out. All with a locked-in price, just $60 a month. Total Solutions Advantage has it all, just like cable. Nobody's business like Comcast Business. Sorry.
You think? I got to lay low. See that brand new Hyundai Tucson? I only paid.
Almost too strong. Now lease me a Contra for $159 a month, or get 3.49% APR for 60 months, or up to $2,000 bonus cash. Hurry in.
Next Tuesday is an election day here in Georgia, the special election to replace the late Congressman Keith Scott, who passed away back in April. Recall, next Tuesday's election will be held this current term. Several people are running, including his daughter Marcia Scott. Necessary, the runoff is scheduled for August 25th. Scott was also running for re-election in the fall. That's not the balance of power in Washington. A new Fox News poll shows that it could come down to 4 states: Alaska, Maine, Iowa, and Ohio. Democrats' pitch to voters centers on the economy and affordability, and Republicans are shaping their message around recent gains by Democratic socialists, calling them, quote, communists.
It's an absolute disaster for Americans who are registered Democrats who are more middle of the road because you are seeing these elected officials, these candidates moving so far.
Magnifying glass in the coming weeks.
The new polling shows Americans aren't just unhappy with the state of the economy, but also the political and economic system supporting it. Majority say they feel the system is stacked against them, meaning authenticity will be key for any candidate in a tough race. We know gas prices are up because of the war in Iran. Diesel prices up too. Tonight, one local trucking company owner says that's forcing him to make some tough decisions. And what do TVs, clothing, and napkins have in common? The answer, 2.5 minutes away.
The Fox 5 Live on the Fox 5 Radio 1 network. Just tune your HD radio to 107.9 HD FM. Fox 5 News is brought to you by Superior Plumbing.
I gotta go. Oh, well, I do have status effect on there. Let's see.
Launches your life.
The classic white t-shirt. It looks great with everything, but never goes out of style. Jesus, let's take the fun.
Requested backup. Or in front of her. Up on top of her. My sister didn't make it.
With armor and kill. Then I got 2 pieces, which gives me armor and kill, 10% armor and kill. Oh, yeah. One more region. Yes, sir. We got it. We got it.
It's fun. That's justice.
$1,000 a year when they bundle 4 phone lines with the fastest 5G home internet, and your price won't go up for the next 5 years.
That's the lead. Experience it for yourself.
Status effects. I want to keep that.
Car,
Let's
truck,
go
or
to that.
motorcycle accident? Call Sweet James, a firm that delivers results like these. If you've been seriously injured in an accident and results matter, call Sweet James Accident Attorneys for a free
117.
Gas in Georgia now costs $3.78 a gallon on average, and diesel prices are more than $5 a gallon. That's hitting the trucking industry especially hard. The Public family has been in the trucking business for more than 40 years and owns preferred transport and distribution in Cobb County. With the dramatic increase in diesel prices, they say we've had to have some serious discussions about this. In a perfect world, a driver would like to drive up to his delivery, keep the truck running, go in and make his delivery, come back out and give him a nice cool truck, and maybe go to bed at night if he's out on the road. Let the truck run all night long if he's on, and so we've got to improvise and truck where we can. So, it's not necessarily what they want to hear, but we have to make adjustments. And all that could affect your wallet. It says it costs $1,200 to $1,300 to fill up one 250-gallon truck, and that means they have to charge their clients more, and those clients then ultimately pass on increased fees to consumers. Last night we told you President Trump is imposing new 50% tariffs on some Canadian goods. Tonight we're getting a clearer look at which products will be impacted. According to a list from the White House, it's more than 400 items, including electronics like TVs and smartphones, clothing, lipstick and eye makeup, tissues, napkins, notebooks, and envelopes, and plastic baggies and food storage containers. The White House says Canadian energy products, fish, and certain minerals will not be impacted by the tariffs. The tariffs will go into effect in about a month. Around 1 in 5 federal student loan borrowers are in default. That's about 9.5 million people. Millions of student borrowers continue to default on student loans following the removal of the pandemic-era protection. A surge in default began last year, in fact, in June. And fears that more defaults are rising after the Trump administration eradicated the SAVE Act, a generous income-driven repayment plan as part of its crackdown on the federal student loan system. Beginning this month, borrowers must choose between one income-driven payment option or one standard repayment plan.
And definitely, I gotta look into that. All right. I'm a student on. It's crazy.
In all of college football, the defense also a more experienced group this year. Smart specified what he wants to see from his jobs against opposing offenses.
Plays on
90.
bat and ball, sacks. We got it included there. I like
All right. We gotta get rid of.
Taking opportunities as they come. I mean, you got an opportunity to punch the ball out. I say take these opportunities.
Okay, I don't need all of this shit. I'm done. Done with all of this shit. Done with all of that. Get that out. Get all of that out of here. Vesta I don't need. Tharses I don't need.
This was
Might
a lie.
use that.
So my life in here, have a good time with support my foundation, but not only just people to network and see artists. We got different liquor sponsorships. We got Stretch Lab. We got cigar lounge, pizza places. So it's a good time, everybody.
You do a lot of stuff with the community. Why is it important for you to use the
Might use that
platform
like
to kind of
anyone
give
don't.
back and raise money for the community?
It's important because obviously someone has done it before me, so I want to kind of emulate that trail and be able to do the same thing as someone has done for me, and to be able to be around certain people and experience different things. That's pretty important to be able to now do someone else.
Jackson Merrill home run, and then Manny Machado hit home runs in back-to-back innings to pad San Diego. Just 4 innings for the Bravos on the night. Padres win 8-3 series 12 wins after the loss.
Yeah, look, we assumed we didn't.
Let me see. Oh yeah, we'll get rid of that other one.
Played 7 innings tonight, leading the night 1 for 4 with a run scored. Wraps up on Thursday. Keep you posted, Russ.
All right. Lexi, thanks. Planning a trip to Zoo Atlanta just got a hold on just launched an all-new 10-day ticket. I guess you can buy a ticket now and visit whenever they want without worrying about changing schedules or rainy weather. The flexible tickets are valid through February 28th of next year, making them a hassle-free option for summer trips or gift giving. Jonathan, sounds pretty good.
I like that. I just don't know what the weather's going to be.
Skill duration. Look at that skill duration though. Wow.
Right here, Fox
Oh.
5. With its National Hurricane Center track forecast over the next 24 hours. We'll see if they outright color the landfall and kind of get some tricky down in southeastern Louisiana in terms of what is actually targeted landfall. But anywhere between New Orleans, Louisiana, and Triumph, Louisiana. As we get deeper into the week, meaning by Thursday, it looks like the Texas coast could experience, if it holds together, what will be a second landfall tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I in overcharge? Am I in overcharge? Oh shit. 35.
Main concerns are flooding rains, 2 to 4 inches possibly. And then for those who may be visiting the coast, even if you're on the backside of this, we still have to watch out for those rip currents. If there are red flags that needs to go down, once again, don't enter. In terms of the rainfall, it will move in and it will move out. You can see here, this thing continues to spin, and then in no time, it's going to kind of wash itself out as it moves over the state of Texas. We'll have more updates from the Gulf and at home coming up on the Central 11.
Hi, Jonathan. Thanks. His Stockbridge tonight, Bushing Orange Scott Hamilton hosted its inaugural 100-day State of the Department address at the Merle Manders Conference Center on Davis Road. It was Chief Hamilton's first public address since assuming office, and he used the time to give an update on the department's accomplishments, progress.
I received an invite to another Legion's group.
Yo. Yo.
Hamilton has more than 30 experience including stops in Austell, Clarkston, and Cobb County. In just 2 weeks, Atlanta Public School students will return to the classroom. Coming up, a look at
Yo. Yo.
What's up, man? What you doing?
Nothing. I was going through my gear. Adding in my gear.
Mm-hmm. Trying to run a 6 on this White Oak. Oh, that dude's running straight up striker over dogs. With a Cheska neat piece, so he just straight up DPS with elected to do his backup. Let us know when you're ready to roll there, Brooklyn.
Okay. Alright. You doing a 6?
Yeah. White Oaks
Okay.
gets a little hairy at times.
That was cool. I want to try this out. Go ahead. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right.
Black Tusk has Ellis at a cabin just past the staff offices. They'll move to extract him at the first sign of trouble, which they're about to get.
Intercepting enemy communications. Multiple hostiles on the main road.
Building.
Approaching the bridge. Copy that.
Operation.
You are clear to initiate.
Throw it out.
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
Switching down. No more contact on the road.
Unit 2, what's your status? Unit 2, do you copy? Black Tusk must have set charges on the bridge. They weren't taking chances.
Good point.
Gotta press on.
That skill duration.
You're headed for a small dam just north of your position.
I got the tank. Come over. He ain't sneaking nothing.
Agent needs assistance.
He down, bro. He's down. Yeah, I crossed left was hitting him, but didn't get him quite in time. My bad. Trying.
Anything's lost.
All this feel bad. Like my whole job is DPS. That's it. All I do is keep my finger on the trigger the entire match. That doesn't tell me how many rounds I fired because I'd be pissed off.
Engaging a large group of hostiles at the northwestern perimeter.
They're going for the helipad. Get in front of them and fuck up their day. Ghostlight, we need immediate extraction. Ghostlight, en route. ETA 2
Yeah, there was a box.
Boy.
There was a box back there.
Got some guys shooting on my left. Oh, thank you, sir. Stop being suppressed. Alright, on the cliff. You got a red icon? Shh. It would suppose it'd be an icon at the bottom of the HUD. We good, clear. I mean, everything's on fire, but we clear.
Yeah, I have on survivalist.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen any debuff yet. You do, well, the army guys got beginnings of juggler on them, but only one bar. Got it. Incoming grenade. Caddy. No, I'll just say I'll switch. Had to juggle anyway. Robots down, yeah. The tank down. Yeah, I got you. How's that feel without that suppressor on that bad boy? You took that suppressor off the LMG? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't know, we're...
Unit 1 leader, have you reached the
I
objective?
just wanted to see if you noticed a difference or not.
We're encountering heavy resistance. Are you going to be able to lock down that helipad? We're working on it.
We can open up some of the boxes on this 6 you want at the top. We were leaving them when we were running 5s earlier. Figured we'd run a 6 or a 7 later. Have a higher drop chance.
Copy that. We gotta move, Chief. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, of course.
Also know who you're talking
Oh, that's
to.
good.
Gather your
Not me,
shit
but
and
that's
let's
cool.
go.
It's funny we had that. Yeah, the other night we had that cavalry scout guy. Now we got this U.S. Army guy.
This is Galveston. Chicken
I'm going to the left to get the boxes on. You guys got it.
He's already over that way too. Boat ride?
They must be cutting through the bunker. There's an
Woodshed?
exit just
I don't
ahead.
know.
Should still be able to catch them.
All negatives for me, man. I got nothing. Bupkis. No love. Yeah, I gave you all my luck. Oh man, I don't even know what time it is. All right, cool. We good. This old man's bedtime hasn't come up yet. Hitting the gunner. Get down. Yeah, that dog is not having it. No, get out of here, bro. Door opened. Another dog, sniper dog too. Yeah, there you go, get a couple extra percentages. Alright, smooth. I feel like I'm not getting the kills, but that's okay, I don't have to get them. Well, if it goes well, I'm happy. Oh, I didn't get ammo.
%18 repair skills.
Hey, wait up there, broken.
door still open? It's closing
Oh,
out,
that's army guy ran in. Damn it.
Door sealed.
Shit. No way you're getting through there.
Alright.
You're gonna have
Army's
to take
in
the long
there
way
already.
around. Divert southeast around the ridge.
There's a pulsing grenade back here I'm hitting. Alright, got that. There's gotta be that debuff somewhere. Not that. Oh, yeah, I'll see it. Yeah, I get you. Should be a key box up there, Brooklyn. Yeah. Nice.
That's skill. That's skill.
Dude, why you putting that juju on me, Ricky Bobby? I did that once in here, remember?
This is JTF Unit 1 leader.
You're like, no, I want it on the 6.
Is the helipad locked down? Negative! We can't break through! Shit. We can't let Ellis get away.
Boy, decoy. Yeah, there's lots of stuff. Gotta throw out the decoy. Trying to get shot. Right at his belt. Oh, that Caduceus's nice. Right down.
Watch it.
Door open.
1 second. 1
With it.
second.
Oh, this is not good. All right, toast to the 2 tanks. Who's down? Anybody? Oh, yeah, he's down. Did that get you?
Yep. Take it out of him.
Okay, I'll move right. You good? Can't get an angle on that freaking guy. Alright, cool. 2 red guys in the back left are freaking stand suppressed.
Oh, what?
Nice, nice. Okay, back right door.
Oh, in the middle.
Lots of sniper dogs. Alright, 1 down. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's that? What's that?
Got him. Got you. Oh, I got 1 drop back here. I gotta grab. Yeah, I'm going.
Alright.
Got the cases over here. There we go. Finally a drop. That'll be a pleasure.
Ghost Light, where are you, buddy? All right, a couple lines out. Stand by for a few. We're taking our sweet time.
Yeah, I think
Sounds
that's
like
late.
you can still overtake Ellis. Unit 1 leader, do you have eyes on Ellis? Unit 1 leader, do you copy? Shit!
I don't want us all to be ganged up at the bottom, so I'll be coming at the top. I'll be here. Let me know when you guys are ready to go loud.
Archer.
Drones. Hitting them. Yeah, I got that dog. Almost down, but not down. See it?
Gotcha. Get on.
Got the tank. They try to shoot these through the boards. Got him. Oh, decoy. A doozy. I'm hitting him, but he's tanky. Ooh, Randy started hitting me back. Hey, down.
We're almost to you. You should have eyes on us in a minute here.
We're gonna lose him. Target is here.
Yeah, I don't got much of an angle on it. What I can do. Alright, tank should be down.
An agent needs assistance.
Hey, look, grenade guys love you. Sniper on my left. Alright, thank you.
Watch it. Jump. There we go. Yeah.
Got you. Ooh, I just got grenaded the piss out of.
Serious trauma detected.
I got a tank and a chungus over here by me. Thank you, brother. Got it though. He down. Coming in. Whoa. Thank you, brother. Watch behind you. Oh, I'm up. Something's hit me on my right. Whoa. I'll give you all the catty love I can give you. Yep. There it was. Alright, I had the same problem on my end.
Gotta go get these.
Yeah,
These
picking
boxes.
mine up now. One for the stash. Oh, here. I don't know. Oh, we drop. Open up all the caches back here if you want to keep one drop for you. I was not so lucky, but you know. Also, gives me more time for my hive to revive. So. Got some drones in the back. Got some freaking grenades up my wazoo.
Come on, hurry.
Switching. Ah, where these guys come from?
Agent now.
Came for the forced. Alright, being broken got them.
Vital signs critical.
Alright.
Oh, we got him.
Got him.
Got me.
Oh, a second. Let me finish this chop. I'm finishing it off. There's like one guy left on it. Maybe two. Not much. One guy got away from me. I'll get Brooklyn.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Alright, got that purple. Alright, all the guys Galveston in the back. Done. Smooth.
Yeah, no way for me to get up there?
You should be able to climb up, I think, here.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Gotta drop up there for you.
All right.
Yeah, no, that was smooth. That was, you know, not bad.
Damn, there's no armor.
Not bad, not bad. Band up. Oh, look at that healing numbers. Yeah, your healing numbers are good.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Your healing was 124 million. I was at 86 million.
We're reaching.
Yeah, nothing else too impressive in here. A little bit of explosive damage, popping weak points. Hey, I'm saying you took 6 million more damage than me. That's all I'll say there, Mario. Oh, dude. Dude, those grenades are terrible. I'm like, dude, shoot Mario. Way better shoot him, man. Let me see if there's anything good here to drop you.
Okay.
Ah, man, it's already about my bedtime. I know. What'd you give? Yeah, I don't know what time you got to get up for that long ass commute of yours tomorrow. Oh yeah, you're house hunting. My bad. Yeah, got that bum. You need repair skill stats effects on this thing. I need the skill build piece. So
I'm gonna reach out.
hmm.
15% repair.
I still had that Mama Badger piece. Yeah, it's the skill piece. So like, there you go. Got some cores back after I blew 120 cores rerolling that freaking piece. Oh, made me hurt. It hurt me so bad. About 120 cores. So six into that. Yeah, rerolled it like 20 times. Terrible, isn't it? Just to get freaking Echo on one piece. I must have saw like Trapper like 15 times. Like, well, I haven't rerolled my backpack yet. I do reroll the backpack because right now it has Paradox on it, and I'm like, I don't want Paradox. I don't want. I don't want to spend them on the rerolling it again. I mean, I would take the immunity if it was a better percentage, but it is a crap percentage rate. Oh, look at you. Let's go. All's right in the world now. You know you're just gonna put that all on the clipboard.
Y'all not running.
Shade calibration.
Y'all not running it again, right?
I'm gonna drop out if you want to, matchmake it with Mario. He's got time to do it. I got work tomorrow, but you gentlemen have a good one.
All right, you two as well.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, all right. All right, y'all. All right, all right.
You have safe area entered.
Hmm.
Combat ineffective for years to come. And you stated we can quote achieve every single objective for those accurate statements. It certainly was on behalf of the men and women in uniform a historic military victory over Iran. Had Iran's military been rendered quote, combat ineffective for years to come? They had 168 slaughtered Iran. Their Air Force is said combat ineffective, and they don't have a defense industrial base. Surprised to be a country that doesn't have an Air Force, a Navy, or a defense industrial base, and I'm surprised to be a company in this country that does not have an effective secretary. Bob missiles. Mr. Secretary, you stated 4 months ago that Iran's military had been rendered, quote, combat ineffective for years to come. Has Iran's military been for the last 4 months combat ineffective? It's been set back not just years, but likely decades. You say that we have. Mr. Secretary, you stated we had, quote, achieved every single objective. Was that an accurate statement 4 months ago? The main objective of this was to ensure that Iran never gets a nuclear weapon. Their sites were obliterated. We're watching over them and hoping that if they don't take them up at the table, there's other ways we can take them.
Secretary Hegseth would also not give a clear answer on whether Iran's missiles and drones have been destroyed, which the military said was a core objective of Operation Epic Fury. President Trump will visit Cobb County's Wheeler High School tomorrow. There, he'll pitch his Trump accounts to allow parents and others to set up and fund stock-based accounts for their children. But some have called on the school district to cancel the event. The county's Democratic committee has criticized the event, calling it a political farce. It argues local tax dollars should be better spent in preparing classrooms for the upcoming school year. A parking debate is raging in Decatur. What city leaders said about President only parking.
If you have an Amazon Alexa enabled device in your home, extra 2 Fox 5 Atlantis, so you can get local updates anytime straight from Fox 5.
Let's see. No armor regen on that. Weapon handler. Repair skills. 35% repair skills. Yep. Boom. There we go right there. Boom. Okay. 35%. Boom. There we go right there. There we go. There we go. Armor regen. There's armor regen on that sucker though.
With no payments for 90 days.
Perfect spotters.
Georgia tried Chevy. Local officials were denying the abuse in Georgia's foster care system, so I launched an investigation. After a year-long bipartisan investigation, those could be my daughters or any of our kids. Hundreds of children sex trafficked while under state care, and we passed a new law to help stop it. Every child should be safe. I'm John Ossoff, and I approve this message.
To the Morgan family, I want to tell you thank you for all that you've done for me. I really appreciate you because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where I would be right now. Thank you so much.
I'm on kill.
proposal to get rid of the resident-only parking.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Trying to see
Park. Music reporter Christopher King.
if I could switch it over. Merging.
Want one that works. Find a place to park in his own neighborhood. All traffic coming in town.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sunday night, Saturday night. Right now, there are 37 streets designated.
Merging. Great.
Months after commissioners opposed the proposal to make residents buy permits to park on their streets. But the city has no.
Okay. That's on my region. Only 32,000. Shit. 32,000.
About 5
Florida
35% repair shares.
tropical storm is already starting flooding. Forecasters expect Bertha to reach Louisiana by Wednesday and cover along the northern Gulf Coast.
As a protection.
This month's community calendar is brought to you by Delta Community Credit Union.
Let's see.
Welcome to Journey to Justice. Great stories. Real help. Motley. Motley got one.
Come on. Come on, bro. Like, really? Mm, killing me with that.
Motley is who I've called. If anything ever.
Okay. Well, so, how long? Hmm. All right. Still haste. 18% repair skills. Wow. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, bro. Still haste. Light repair. 35. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
By the time we get into late Thursday, Friday, the storms back in the northern still fall, and you can see there supply those along the Texas coast with some rainfall. Let's take a look at where our tropical storm watches and warnings are. The yellows indicate the watches are up in ante, and
No.
that's where you find new ones tonight. Tropical storm conditions at 5 o'clock tonight. So what could they experience there? Well, flooding, rain,
Great change.
dangerous wind current that's really threatening is combined to the beaches. So even down over the next couple of days, look at the beaches and look for those red flags that they're out there. You need to take it easy and really mind you.
Right now.
Waters as they continue
Wow. Look at that.
to the west. In terms of storm surge, it is not a zero threat. It's still present.
More charge.
Next Tuesday's election will only his current seat. Several people already
24.8. To repair.
Of course, that's not the only
Alright, we're gonna do
high-profile
this repair too. Which one is better? Repair two. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just breaking down everything in here. I don't need nothing else, bro. So I get these bills together.
Invite to another agent's group, Z.
So I get this shit together.
You have dropped in the group.
Majority say they feel like this is stacked against them, meaning authenticity will be key for any candidate in a tough race. President Trump denied hundreds of questions. An official clarified that was only the Times reported Trump
I need some water. Let me go get some water. So it's not overcharged. Got 8 people, my G.
Binding has really gone downhill.
Communication relay offline.
Hyenas have taken over the power plant and triggered the lockdown procedures. Be careful, Agent. Last thing we need is an RC bomb in a nuclear reactor. We need to find a way to relieve the pressure and fix the reactor's cooling system.
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
Critical pressure level. To avert catastrophic system failure, system purge required.
Got reactor administration.
Systems curtailed.
Reactor.
Systems back online.
Secure the area so we can bring in the engineer. Protect the engineer.
System breach initiated. Critical systems exposed. Data transfer halted. Incoming. High-risk hostile.
That's a nice bag. Administration.
The target should be nearby.
Armor in. I'm gonna try armor again.
To lock out and evacuate the facility.
To stabilize cooling system, pressure system purge required.
Oh shit.
High value target detected.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Hostile neutralized. High risk target detected.
Good ass gear. Good ass
We
gear.
can head over to the cooling tower.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Skill haste status effect. That's crazy. I'm getting a lot of good shit.
We need to release the pressure in the system. Well, that worked-ish. Now that the pressure is stabilized, we need to shut off that steam.
High risk target approaching.
control. You just need to vent the remaining steam, and you should be good to go.
High-risk target approaching.
5 minutes to lock out.
Dang, I missed it. There you go. Try this.
Vent the steam, and you're good to go.
There we go. Okay, so we see it.
Pressure stabilized. You can cut off that steam. Great. Now that's under control. You just need to vent the remaining steam, and you should be good to go.
Cooling system stabilized. High-risk target detected.
Nice. The plant's secure. Now let's get you out of there. Move to the extraction point. Helo is ready when you are. Shoot a flare to signal Torres.
Hostiles detected.
When you're ready, send up a flare so Torres can pick you up.
Quick repair. Quick repair skills. Wow, that's crazy. It's a headshot there.
Hostile striker drone detected.